Hello, gamer family, and welcome. I took with you the courtesy of heading to Drozved already. Here we are. For some reason, I thought it was here because I saw this, or I knew about this, and I thought it would, like, that's where the path went, but I don't know. There must be a hunt or two in here, and that's what that is, because that's not for the main story at all. And if it's not for the main story, I don't remember it being the side quest. That means it's going to be a hunt.
Thanks, girl.
So, we'll deal with that later.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Alrighty.
But if we can't fire the forges...
Yeah! There's actually, I guess there's a little bit more, but there's nothing interesting there to my remembrance. And there's, again, there's no real point to explore in this game. The only thing worth exploring for would be the hunts. But you're also kind of told where those are. So, like, nah.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Side quest over. We're going home or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I remember the next one, not this one.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without its furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two with you, August.
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Okay. Oh, this quest is kind of just going on.
Can't fire the forges, how are we gonna
Kind of just talking. See, this quest gives fun lore stuff, these quests, this one and the next one. But they really don't have gameplay, and I mean, when I'm replaying this game so soon after the other, these side quest stories aren't interesting me at all like they did the first time I played. They're kind of just here. And it's just like, you mean the gameplay or the main story, please? Especially when the main story has like one of the coolest cutscenes in the game. And like, I know what I want to talk about there, but here it's just like, I don't know what to talk about. It's just kind of like doing things to do them. Like, where?
Let's make this quick, shall we? Be safe.
I know how to start this fight. That's how you start fights the right way. Oh yeah. This guy's really feeling it now. You know, it would help if I actually hit the button, but I didn't. Flames of Rebirth this guy's ass. And now let's limit break it. Yeah, let's get my health all the way up. Just as soon as I lost it. Yeah, having all 4 bars of those limit breaks is nice. Like, look how long my limit lasts now. And it can last enough between in Flames of Rebirth, I regained all my health, which is insane. Insanely nice. And beam to end the fight.
It's over.
Also such a cool way to end the fight. Just seeing the beam going and I don't know what I'm gonna do with all that AP. I guess I'll wait for my next icon, kind of build it up.
Enough for a decent set of bellows.
No warpity warp. I know the quest isn't over, but no warpity warp. That's so cowabummer. Cowabunger. Yeah, that's offensive.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. Take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve 2 geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
And now I can, yeah, now I can do that. Nice. And I think I'm able to actually craft already what I get from this quest, if I remember from last time.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Boom, boom, boom.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Alrighty. Let's, we should be able to start the main story. I should be able to save in the quote-unquote dungeon. I don't want to call it a dungeon because it's not a dungeon, but it's a dungeon.
So, what'll it be?
Alrighty. Oh. Well. What about reinforce? Oops. Well, this isn't very useful, is it? Why is it all the way down there? Oh yeah, because I can't do it!
That it?
Because I haven't done the hunts things needed for it. Whatever. That is all the quests, right? Right! Oh! So awesome!
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come.
Mid needs every moment we can give her.
Yeah.
About that offer,
How are we doing,
Yeah.
Mid?
I thought
One
you
Flames
said that
Rebirth.
ship was fast.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies back again now.
Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summons.
I don't know. If I were to say you haven't felt this young in 20 summers, it's kind of proving Mid's point. Exactly what she's saying. Come on, thank you, big guy. Yeah, I definitely need to bring back fire. The Bahamut fire. I'm gonna do that actually after this combat, or next time I get a chance to change things. Is it? No, it's not. It's just not worth it. I'm gonna need another icon like next video. So like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I can wait for my next icon. And then I'll do it. Yeah, sure. I'll just boom. And that, because that'll get him into stagger really fast. Yep. And he's still in the tornado and the stagger. He'll get to do a ton of damage. Any fun little, no fun little. The little fun little toys that I can use. Well, I'm in my limit. But hey, at least look at all that damage I'm doing. I was doing so much. But as soon as he gets out of stagger, I get a fun little toy to use. That's crazy. Could be worse. I just don't know what I want to do with my icon set yet. Because I want to keep the laser beam. I can't afford to master it yet, so I definitely gotta keep a helmet. I think I'm gonna replace Garuda. It's actually crazy. I did not think I'd be able to survive this long without Phoenix. And while I do like Phoenix Shift because it gets me to the enemy, I can live without it.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor!
That's a lot of Sephiroth.
Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through among these veins. These foes will not fall.
But I'm pretty sure these are way easier than the actual boss we had already fought.
Before a woodman's axe.
If they weren't, that would be like the most insane thing in this game could pull. But yeah, see like how many are already dead? The first Devilier is definitely the hard one, and everything else is just easy.
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Come on. Boom. And then I want flame. I still can't flame through those. Laser beam. We'll be able to probably wipe out a ton. Like, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. They're already almost all dead. Yeah, see how busted some of these abilities can be? Like, we're to a point where we just have so many really powerful tools. It's just a ton of fun. I will admit, I'm kind of tempted actually to switch just back to story focus though. Just because some of these fights are starting to kind of drag on. Because it's not like I'm struggling at any of them anymore. I'm using potions so little. Because Flames of Rebirth and Limit combined give me so much. So much opportunity to heal. Things like this make, I feel like dodges are easier. And I don't know. I feel like some enemies are just, it's starting to get to a point where it's starting to take too long. I think what I might start doing is for general combats, I might go to story focus, then only for boss fights and hunts, I'll go back to action focus, because really, it just doesn't feel justified to be in action focus the whole time, but I don't know, I haven't decided yet. It's not like combats are taking way too long or anything. That's just me thinking. Crazy jump. Level up! Level up! Yeah! Woohoo! We're almost 10 levels away from the base game level cap. Again, I think we're going to end the series around 53. That seems like a reasonable thing. Again, more hunts that I didn't do in the base game, so like just a little tiny bit more XP.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Rigor of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
You could probably guess that this is where I'm going to end the video. Don't mind me, I was just finally getting caught up on my letterbox that I mentioned. during those cutscenes. I have one film left to give all the review to. Maybe I'll talk about movies next video. Anyways, yeah, next video is going to have one of the coolest, most badass things any character has done in this game. So I hope you're excited for that, because I know I'm so excited to see it again. Anyways, see you next time. Goodbye.